Hello, dear Aries. This is your general love reading for the month of July 2018. What I see here in this spread is that during this month, past will come to haunt you. We have three cards telling me that you are stuck in the past, stuck in and holding dear to that past. It's like probably you are trying to learn the lesson of what not to have in the future based on your experiences in the past. But it looks like for in the beginning of the month, like you start with Five of Cups, and this tells me that you are a bit in a negative emotional state and probably asking yourself, why am I not being happy when it comes to love? Why am I not finding this somebody to make me feel loved and appreciated and to have that real thing? And then you have the Page of Pentacles, and it's like you are, it's a fight between mental and emotional, and you're trying to have a new beginning when it comes to love, because you do feel that you have so much love to give and you have so much to offer. And here with the Queen of Cups, like look at her, she's just so stoic and so beautiful and so ready to love and to offer and to be loved. But then we have the Devil. Then we have the Five of Cups. Then we have the Four of Pentacles. And this tells me that you either are trying to not be fooled with the Queen of Swords here, to not be fooled again when it comes to love, and you are afraid to open up. You have been broken, and I know it sounds so similar to the previous readings that I have done for you, but it does look like you have created this perception of love, of what love should be, what love should feel like, how a relationship should be, how a relationship should feel like, how a partner should be, how a partner should feel like. And you are seriously not you are not versatile. I do not see versatility, emotional versatility when it comes to this. Although we have two pages, which is young energy, enthusiastic energy. But one is telling you to get real, one is telling you to put your plans into work, and one is telling you to live your life fully, to open up, to risk, to get risky. And then you have all of these swords around telling you to be careful when you decide, to be analytic when you decide. You are afraid to love, you're afraid to fall in love again, and that is due to still being stuck here with the Devil, still being stuck to a past that felt good, felt amazing, and made you feel valuable. But you want your happily ever after, but you are stuck in a past and promising yourself, swearing yourself, I will never go through this again, I will never be fooled again, I will never be hurt again. It's either the real deal, either nothing. And you're it looks like you are staying against your happiness in a way, because you're probably you have dealt with quite some bastards in the past that didn't know how to value your love and didn't know how to value you. And of course, probably they're not all bastards, but it was not the most brilliant relationship that you had. And I feel like you are going back to a certain somebody. It's either them coming back into your life and just, suddenly coming back into your life, or you suddenly seeing something on Facebook, or but it feels like there is this particular, like, up to this point you have been working and working and working to put yourself together, to make a plan, to get your to upgrade yourself, to mature emotionally, and you have done so great until this point where it looks like somebody comes bite your ass from the past, and then you're getting back into all of those both good and bad feelings, but very emotional. Like you're almost trying to run away from that, but then just the fact that you felt amazing in that relationship, although it didn't work. It's like you're bipolar when it comes to this thing. Like, you promise yourself never to go back, and then you're like, oh well, up to this point, this person felt like being the love of my life. It can be with an earth sign. I don't know why I keep hearing Taurus. It feels like Taurus or Capricorn. We have the Capricorn here. But also like an air sign. Like, of course, any zodiac sign is possible here, but somebody that shook your world and rock your world at some point, and then when that person left or you broke up, you felt so devastating, and now it's like, it's this person, it feels like a little gnome, evil gnome in your brain, just popping up every now and then, just knocking in your brain. Hello. It feels that way. Like, in this month you are looking back into the past and you realize that due to this person you cannot move on, and most likely you realize that you still have strong feelings towards this person, that you have not fully moved on, or just the fact that it looks like you didn't want to move away from this person, to move on from this person, but it looks like you had no choice. And that is when you had to put up a lot of mental, like a lot of analyzing and thinking and trying to find solutions and trying to get real and promising yourself you're never gonna allow love again in your life. Is that kind of mad, addictive, tempting kind of love that you had, that you want to have again, and you want it to last this time, but you don't want to be fooled again, and you don't want to be contradictory again, and you want to find your King of Pentacles to make you feel safe, to make you feel secure, to make you feel, here with the Four of Wands, that happily ever after, that joyful joy. You want to feel that pure joy that you felt during this relationship, but with a better ending. So it's again a thing, all or nothing. You're really cutting off any other possibilities. It's like, either somebody to make me feel like that, but with whom I can live for the rest of my life with, either nobody else. It looks like there are two possible options here, like a Page of Pentacles and a Page of Wands, an earth sign or a fire sign. Probably one of these make you go back. They remind you of this person. It's very possible. But you are trying to look into the future. You are trying to become a visionary. You are you feel ready for a new start, but only for the start. And with this past coming to bite you, regardless of the fact that you decide not to go back to the person, or not to, you're not even willing to consider, but it looks like the subconsciousness comes to bite your ass here with the moon. Probably you're dealing with the Pisces or Cancer or Sagittarius, but it's coming out of the darkness of your brain, this person. As I said, either they contact you, either you randomly see them on the streets, either you hear something from somebody about them, and it looks like you are reliving all of that traumatic ending, and at the same time you remember how great and amazing it felt. And this is what keeps you stuck, and this is what you have been running away from all of these months. I have been doing readings for you. It's this person. I'm sure that most of you will know what I'm talking about. It's this particular person that made you feel that you cannot live with them and you cannot live without them. And you want to feel that again, and yet you do not want that dramatic past that you had, the breakup, the pain, you simply didn't know what to do with yourself after that breakup. And that's what you are afraid of, to relive again. Although it looks like there could be two options, but just going back in your past, it's not helping you. Something keeps you thinking at that person, and it sucks. And I'm sorry, because you have been doing so great in your mental process, and you've been doing so great into moving on and into upgrading and everything, and now this, I'm sorry you're going through this. It looks a bit painful and and it looks like you're conflicted, and it looks like you're going back into that dark memories, dark part of your brain. But it's probably, this is the cherry on top of the cake. And once you figure out what keeps you stuck regarding this person, maybe you will be able to free yourself. And I hope you will. And I hope with this Queen of Swords that you are going to cut off that person and prepare yourself for the good things that can happen in your life, but you are not allowing to happen just yet. Because what do you know? This person comes to bite your arse, and you are not even hurt. You are just like pissed off. That's how it feels like. You are pissed off. A bit hurt in the beginning, and then you are pissed off, and you really want, now it looks like now you have that moment when you realize, so this is what happened, this is what kept me stuck. It feels like that. I wish you, dear Aries, all the best in the world. I wish you less mental conflict, less pain, and more love, because you are so lovable. And it's only yourselves that can free yourselves from the past. And probably this is the thing that will make you free yourself and allow yourself to love, because now you are not allowing yourself to love due to this person, because of this person. And you know exactly who I'm talking about. Either you love them still, either you realize that they were the reasons you could not move on. Okay, dearies, that's what I have for you. Wish you all the best. See you next time. Bye-bye.